Hello and what is up guys, Jack here and welcome back to the FIFA series called Snap. You guys suggested some great names for the series on the previous episode, but I will stick with Snap. The reason why, it's just so, it's so instant, like snapping my fingers there or clicking my fingers. It's just so easy to remember. There's no other series called Snap on YouTube, so I'm going to stick with that. Now, you guys have also been saying on Twitter, how do I enter this? How do I take part in this series with you, Jack? So, I'm going to explain that real quick before we get into this. So, all the giveaways and every player can win from Xbox, PlayStation and PC. It's for absolutely everyone that has a console or PC basically. So also, any cards that are in this episode that I open that the contestant doesn't win, put the comment of that player in the comment section of the video and you'll get a chance to win that player. So let's say for example I open up a Neymar and the guy loses and he actually doesn't get that Neymar, put in the comment section that player's name and you can have a chance to win that player. Now also guys, I will pick 3 contestants for each episode by using the likes I can see through Twitter. So if you like the video, it goes through your Twitter and I get to see, and I'll pick one person from the likes from each episode and I'll use it for the next episode. Also I'll pick the other 2 just completely random on Twitter. So if you want to be involved in it, all you've got to do is follow me on Twitter and that's the easiest way to get in touch basically. Also guys, before we open up these packs, you can also see there are 5k special packs. These are basically 15k packs going for 5,000 coins. So to make this episode even more special, we're going to open up those packs. Now if you do want to buy some Ultimate Team coins, go and check out FIFA coins today. You can use the discount code and get 10% off. That will also be in the description. If you missed the first episode of this series, make sure you go and check it out. Now let's go ahead guys and open up our first pack. Let's go ahead with this 5,000 coin pack. We're going to see what we get inside this and then I'm going to go and tell my contestant on Twitter DM what we get in this pack. So let this pack spin open and let's see what we get. I'm not even going to skip it, I'm just going to let it spin. And we get guys well, I'm not sure yet, let's see if it opens up. Right, so we get highest rated player is a 77 Ciani. Okay, so I think that's how you pronounce his name. This is actually quite an awful pack, to be quite honest with you. So I'm going to literally go and send this guy a message and tell him what he got. Okay guys, Kyle has got back to me. He said higher please. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up another 5k pack and hopefully with any luck we can get a higher rated card than that 77 Ciani from the previous pack. If it's higher, that means he can get the choice to keep this pack or he can play the game again. So let's see what we get in this pack. I think it should be getting a 77 or high, and yes he does. He gets a Jovetic, gets a Sanya as well, and a Durasic. Now let's see, there might be a duplicate that's quite a good player. Let's have a look all the way down here. And he also gets 1,000 coins. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead on Twitter and tell him what he got inside. Alright guys, Kyle has got back to me. He said he is going to take it. So he is officially the first person on FIFA Snap to take what's inside the pack. So he's going to get Jovetic, he's going to get all of these players as well. I'm going to send him to my transfer list. And he's also going to get a bonus 1,000 coins. Now that's not a lot of coins, but again, this series is a little bit of fun, and you never know, something might pop up like a legend. So anyway, let's send him all of these guys to my transfer list anyway. Alright guys, we now have our second contestant. I've gone over to Twitter. I've picked one person at random that favorited my tweet. Is that even the word, favorited? He favorited my tweet earlier and his name is Zain Hassan. I'm going to open up this 5k pack. I'm going to tell him what he gets inside this pack and he's going to pick higher or lower, or he can keep what's inside the pack. So fingers crossed for Zayn's sake that we do get something nice in this pack and he can go away and keep it. So let this 5k pack spin. It's officially well, it's not officially, it's basically a 15k pack, so what you get inside should be good. And the highest rated player in this pack guys is Rui Patricio, and that is quite a tough one. 81 is quite hard to choose higher or lower, but let's quickly check our duplicates, you never know. And yeah, okay, so we're going to go ahead on Twitter and tell him that this Rui Patricio is the highest rated player. Alright guys, Zayn has got back to me. He said he's going to play the game. He is going to play higher, which means we're going to open up another 5k pack, and what he needs to get is an 81 rated player or higher to stay in the game. And again, fingers crossed, let's see if we can get something decent. Now he's playing the game, now he's playing higher. That means we can literally get anything as long as it's 81 or over. So let's see what we get in this pack. And we get an Isco, that is an 84 rated player. That means he gets a choice to keep this pack. Let's see if we got any duplicates as well. So no duplicates. Let's go back to this and check which players we have. So he has an 84 Isco, and all the other players seem to be like a discard price, to be honest. Alright, so Zain Hassan has got back to me. He has decided to play the game and he's going to play lower. So if anyone wants this Isco, I'm going to send him to my transfer list now. Put it in the comment section. I'll pick one person at random on the comment section with whoever says Isco. So let's discard that pack and let's move on to the next pack, which I think is our last 5k pack. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Here we go. One last pack. Yes, it is. Let's go ahead and open this 5k pack. Now, guys, he needs to get an 84 rated player or lower. If he gets something higher than that, obviously that means it's probably going to go for a lot of coins and he's going to be out the game. So this is going to be interesting. Let's see what happens with this. We're going to let it spin and we get an Evra, which is a lower rated player. And we also get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 non-informed golds. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. I'm going to go ahead and tell him what he got. Okay guys, Zain has got back to me. He has played a risky move. He's said higher, which means we're going to keep that Evra. It's going on the transfer list. Again, if you guys want to win that, just put it in the comment section below. So we've now got only 5k packs, which are the normal 5k packs. We've also got 7.5k packs. I told Zain that this is going to be a 7.5k pack, and it's a very, very risky maneuver. So he basically needs an 82 rated player or above to stay in the game. So again, fingers crossed for Zain that we can pull something good out of the bag. So let's let this spin up. Got El Shaarawy on the front of this pack and he gets a 78 rated player. Again, let's check the duplicates, you never know. And I believe that means that Zain is out the game. He had a good run though, he had some good players in here. I'm going to go ahead and tell him on Twitter. Alright guys, we've gone ahead on Twitter. I've picked one more person that favorited my tweet earlier, and his name is Josh Adrift, or something like Adrift the Mosquito, something funny. But we're going to open up his first 7.5k pack now. We've run out of 5k packs, so we're just going with 7.5k packs. I've also let him know that there are only 7.5k packs as well, because obviously that would affect if you're going to pick higher or lower, so I made sure I told him that. So let's see guys who we get in his first pack, and it looks good for him because now he can definitely go higher. The highest rated player is a 76 rated Berardi, and we get these two players as well, Maloney and Pulido. Let's quickly check the duplicates. Nope, nothing there. Alright guys, so Josh has got back to me. He said he wants to play the game. He's going to go with higher, so all we need to do now is open up the next 7.5k pack. And what Josh is looking for is a 76 rated player or higher. So let's hope, again, fingers crossed for this guy that he can get something decent. I'm pretty sure 76 rated players should be quite easy to get, especially in the 7.5k pack. And we get an 80 rated player as well as this 76 rated player. He looks quite big and strong, but that's just his picture. Anyway, he's got an 80 rated player. I'm going to go and tell him on Twitter what he got. Alright guys, Josh Adrift has got back to me. He says he wants to play the game. He wants to play higher, which means he now needs an 80 rated player or higher to stay in the game. So let's hope again we can get something like an 84 Neymar or a legend card, or you know, anything above 80 to stay in the game. I really want this guy to get something decent. Let's see who we're getting up this pack, and he gets an 82 non-rare Valbuena, which is quite interesting because he's obviously a non-rare, but he's one of the I think he's the highest rated non-rare. So I'm going to go ahead and tell him on Twitter. Alright, so I've messaged Josh. He's come back to me with the decision to play higher. So he's going to get an 82 rated player or more to stay in this game. We've got El Shaarawy on the front. He always gives me good packs, it seems. El Shaarawy, Alaba and Messi, they are the best players to have on packs in my opinion. So let's go ahead and open up this one. Let's let the ball spin. Let's see what we get in this pack. And we get an 82 rated player, which means he's still in the game. But obviously, these players don't actually go for a lot of coins. I'm going to go ahead on Twitter and tell him what he got. Alright guys, Josh has got back to me. As I expected, he got an 82 rated player as the highest player again. So he has chosen to play higher, which means pretty much the same as the last pack. He needs an 82 rated player or more to stay in the game. Now, obviously, I think this guy is going to keep going until he gets a legend player or he's out. He's like that. He seems like he's going to be a shit or bust person. So, fingers crossed now. Let's get something decent. He gets an 84 Sirigu and an upgraded Diego Costa. Now, that is a good pack. I think he's going to keep this one. We get a lot of players in this pack as well. Look at all of these players. Alright guys, Josh has got back to me. And to my surprise, he has said higher. He wants to keep going. So I'm going to send Sirigu and Diego Costa to my transfer pile. Whoops, accidentally sent Jansen there. If you want one of these players, make sure you put them in the comment section and I'll give those away as well. Alright, let's move on to this pack now. He needs an 84 rated player or higher. Now, I think he's playing it a little bit risky, but again, you never know. If we get a legend here or an 85 rated player or an 84, you never know. This could be a big moment. So he gets a Martins, and that is a big letdown. That means, unfortunately, guys, he is out the game. He could have got away with about 10,000 coins there, but he decided to carry on, which is a good spirit. But unfortunately, he is out the game. So if you guys want to take part in this series, if you want to take part in just basically the game and enjoying it and also having a chance to win coins, all you've got to do is hit the like button and also follow me on Twitter. You have a chance to enter that way. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.